Welcome to the Deep Dive, your ultimate shortcut to being, truly well-informed, packed with surprising facts, and just enough humor to keep you hooked. Today, we're not just glancing at a product, we're launching into a full-scale expedition, a deep dive into something that's not merely a gadget, but like a foundational piece of a gaming generation. We're talking about elevating your everyday play experience from, well, just fine, to absolutely magnificent. And what, you might ask, is this pivotal piece of technology? It's the DualShock 4 wireless controller for PlayStation 4. This isn't just another peripheral, it's an icon that truly defined its era of play, blending ergonomic comfort with intuitive controls and pretty groundbreaking design for its time. Our mission today is to sift through the Amazon listing, pulling out the most important nuggets of knowledge and insight, revealing exactly why this controller was, and for many still is, so special. It's more than just a controller, it's your primary physical connection to a new age of interactive entertainment.
Fascinating. So after dissecting global supply chains and the nuances of AI ethics, we find ourselves plunging into the world of haptic feedback and ergonomic curves. I suppose it was only a matter of time before our insatiable curiosity led us to the vital topic of thumbstick tension. Oh, but it's so much more than just thumbstick tension. Seriously, let's unpack this. At its heart, the DualShock 4 was all about refined control.
Right.
The improved feel, shape, and sensitivity of the dual analog sticks and trigger buttons weren't just minor tweaks. They were a significant leap forward from, the DualShock 3. Players experienced a greater sense of precision, allowing for more subtle movements and reactive gameplay. It really felt less like pushing buttons and more like, conducting a complex digital orchestra, a true precision instrument tuned for your peak performance.
And for those of us who prefer to, shall we say, physically embody our gameplay, the listing highlights highly sensitive built-in accelerometer and gyroscope. These motion sensors detect motion, tilt, and rotation, which at the time was a significant step towards more immersive control schemes. Absolutely, you weren't just pressing buttons, you were engaging with the game world. Like, imagine tilting your controller to steer a race car through a hairpin turn, or subtly adjusting your aim in a shooter with just a flick of the wrist. This wasn't just a gimmick, it opened up new layers of interaction that felt incredibly natural and intuitive. And then there's the multi-touch touchpad. Remember that?
Yes, the touchpad.
This new clickable surface, right there in the center, was designed to open up worlds of new gameplay possibilities for both newcomers and veteran gamers. It's like having a tiny command center at your fingertips, letting you swipe, tap, and click in entirely new ways within games.
It also notably integrated audio, featuring a built-in speaker and a standard stereo headset jack. This seemingly small addition puts several new audio options directly in the player's hands.
And it made a huge difference. You weren't just getting visuals. You were hearing every digital crunch of gravel, every whispered secret, every triumphant fanfare right there, coming directly from your controller. It added this layer of intimacy and immersion that was genuinely groundbreaking for console gaming back then. And for those of us who live to share our gaming triumphs, or let's be honest, our hilariously botched failures, there's that brilliant share button.
Right, the share button. Very 2010s social media integration.
Exactly. It simplified capturing and sharing your gameplay moments, making utilizing the social capabilities of the PlayStation 4 as easy as a single press. Instantly sharing those bragging rights or that epic fail that your friends simply had to see.
All right, let's ground this boundless enthusiasm with some tangible facts. For those keeping score at home, this controller is compatible with both the PS4 and PC right out of the box. A crucial point for our PS5 owners. It is PS5 compatible, and this is important only when you're playing PS4 games. So it won't run PS5 specific titles, but it's still a perfectly viable second controller for your legacy library, extending its utility. Makes sense. What's also quite telling about its staying power is its market position. The DualShock 4 is currently ranked, hashtag 126 in video games overall on Amazon. Now that might sound high, but consider the sheer volume of products in the entire video game category. It's huge. More impressively, it holds a very strong hashtag 2 position specifically in PlayStation 4 gamepads and standard controllers. This isn't just a random ranking. It indicates consistent demand and high user satisfaction within its direct competitive set. And the sales volume backs that up. Over 4,000 units were bought in the past month alone.
Wow, 4,000, see?
People are still actively choosing this controller, apparently.
They absolutely are. It's a testament to its enduring appeal. It just works.
As for physical specifications, it measures 6.34 by 2.24 by 3.94 inches and weighs a mere 12 ounces. It also includes one A battery. This compact size and balanced weight were meticulously designed for extended comfort, a key ergonomic leap for PlayStation at the time. It's not too heavy, not too light. It's just right for those marathon gaming sessions, I suppose.
Right. Exactly. And when that battery eventually needs a boost, recharging is a breeze. You can plug it directly into your PlayStation 4 system even when it's in rest mode, meaning it's always ready when you are. Or you just grab any standard charger with a USB-A to micro B cable.
Ah, micro USB. We'll come back to that.
Okay, fair. But while the industry is certainly shifting to USB-C now, the prevalence of micro USB cables back then and even now means you likely already have one lying around. It made it incredibly convenient without needing to buy new accessories. And then there's that incorporated light bar.
The light bar, yes, for identification.
Well, yeah, initially it wasn't just for show. Its primary purpose was to allow the PlayStation camera to track the controller's position, which was fundamental for things like player identification when playing with friends in the same room, and even for some early VR experiences. But beyond its practical utility, it adds a really cool visual flair that enhances immersion. It's subtle, but it's there, shifting colors with in-game actions. Kind of cool, right?
Mood lighting for your hands.
If I had to make a wild comparison, what truly gives this controller its unique character, its undeniable appeal, well, I'd say the DualShock 4 is the Beyoncé of gaming controllers.
Oh, here we go.
No, listen, it's got the iconic looks, the powerhouse performance, the versatility to connect to multiple platforms, and it just works effortlessly. Or maybe it's the Swiss Army knife for your living room. Sleek, reliable, and always ready for whatever adventure you throw at it. It combines beauty, performance, and adaptability in one truly elegant package.
All right, Beyoncé, let's temper that enthusiasm with a dose of reality from some of the customer feedback. Because, balance. While there are certainly glowing reviews, a balanced deep dive means scrutinizing the criticisms. For instance, several users mentioned that the, quote, battery life could be better, typically citing 5 to 8 hours. Now, while that's decent, is that really enough for an all-night gaming session? And as I hinted, it still uses micro USB, not USB-C, like, pretty much all modern tech. Are we not meant to progress beyond 2013 charging standards?
Okay, that's a valid point about the micro USB. Look, while the industry is shifting, the DS4's widespread compatibility with older cables is actually a convenience for many users, right?
Okay.
Keeps it functional without needing new stuff. As for the battery life, look, if you're playing longer than 8 hours straight, you might need a new hobby, not just a new charging port.
Yeah. Perhaps.
It's designed for robust sessions, and those quick rest mode recharges mean you're rarely truly out of power for long.
Fair point, perhaps. But then there's the vibration level. One review directly compares it to the PS5 DualSense controller, stating, quote, the vibration level isn't as great as the PS5 DualSense controller. Are we settling for less here, or is this a significant downgrade in terms of feeling the game?
Okay, first of all, Muldoon, a true hero among reviewers, by the way, clarified this perfectly. They said the vibration is just enough to make you feel like you're actually crashing that digital race car, but not so much that it flies out of your hands and into the cat.
Into the cat, okay.
It's about precision, not a literal earthquake in your living room. It provides meaningful feedback without being, overwhelming. It's about being tuned for the experience, not just maximum rumble.
Okay. And what about reliability? This is a big one for controllers. One particularly alarming review states, quote, broke within a week with the R3 joystick steering to the left on its own randomly. That sounds problematic, like a significant durability concern for something you use constantly.
Okay, look, you have to take some reviews with a grain of salt, right? For every one person who says it broke within a week, which, let's be honest, could be anything, we have Terrence Spates. Terrence confidently states, I've had this controller for over a year or two. It's definitely reliable and works very good. Good grammar aside, the point stands. And Dean, who offers this gem. Good to know, some companies can still make a quality product that will last without getting destroyed.
Well, indeed.
Plus, let's not forget the practical side. Amazon offers free returns and product support. If a rare defect pops up, you're covered. Honestly, my cat could probably sell this controller with a better success rate than those few outliers suggest. The overwhelming sentiment is positive reliability. But let's move beyond mere functionality, because this controller isn't just a tool. For many, it becomes an extension of their very soul.
Oh, boy.
Muldoon, our aforementioned hero, put it perfectly. This DualShock PS4 controller is not just a controller. It's an emotional support device that has carried me through victory, defeat, and at least one dramatic rage quit during FIFA. Think about it. Without this controller, your gaming life is basically a sad salad. Bland, uninspired, totally lacking in crunch and emotional connection.
An emotional support device.
Right. And speaking of emotional support, that little light bar we mentioned, Muldoon again captured its magic. That little light bar in the back makes me feel like I'm holding a tiny lightsaber.
A tiny lightsaber.
Yes. Do I occasionally swing it around and pretend I'm a Jedi? Absolutely. Do I regret nothing? Also, yes. Don't tell me you wouldn't do the same. You know you'd be in your living room pretending to battle imaginary Sith Lords. It's not just a feature, it's a portal to childhood dreams and unadulterated joy.
You're being truly ridiculous now. You know that, right?
Yeah. Am I? Or is it simply a testament to ergonomic perfection? Joan G chimed in with powerful conviction, saying, I love the ergonomic design way better than the Xbox controllers or any other controller for that matter. It just fits you. It was designed to become one with your hand, your couch, and your gaming destiny. This isn't just about comfort, it's about minimizing fatigue during those epic gaming marathons, letting you stay immersed longer.
Okay. This is absurd.
Right.
But why does it work?
I have to admit, after hearing all this, the sheer consistency of positive user feedback combined with those genuine ergonomic improvements, it does make a compelling case. The DualShock 4, for all its, let's call them quirks, like micro USB, clearly hit a sweet spot for millions of players. Rash was right when they said the DS4 is one of the best gaming controllers for console or PC, hands down. And Sky concurred. Still one of the best controllers out there. All right, you've worn down my logical defenses. I'm almost convinced.
Almost. You're usually immune to this stuff. What's the catch? Are you feeling okay? The catch is, I call dibs on the Glacier White one, by the way. It just looks so sleek and modern compared to the standard black.
Too late. Already in my virtual cart. Ha. See? Even Mr. Skeptical is hooked.
Oh, for goodness sake.
So, what does this all mean for you listening? It means if your current gaming experience feels anything less than heroic, if your controller isn't actively bringing you joy or feeling like a tiny lightsaber, it's absolutely time for an upgrade. This isn't just about gaming, it's about elevating your entire entertainment setup, enhancing your connection to your favorite virtual worlds. And remember, when you snag this beauty from Amazon, you get free returns, a secure transaction, and reliable product support directly from Amazon. It's honestly a no-brainer, a genuinely risk-free upgrade to your fun. Don't walk. Run to Amazon, click buy before your FOMO wins. Seriously, 4,000 plus people bought this last month. Are you going to be the one left out? Staring longingly at your sad, non-heroic, non-lightsaber holding controller while everyone else is living their best gaming life. You can find the link in our show notes, and if you buy it, you help us continue creating content for you. Just saying. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the DualShock 4 controller. We hope it has been as illuminating for you as it has been hilariously persuasive for us.
Indeed. We've discussed how a gaming controller can feel like an emotional support device, a seemingly trivial object imbued with significant personal meaning and comfort. This raises an interesting question for you, our listener. What other objects in your life, perhaps unexpected ones, provide you with an unusual sense of comfort, connection, or even, dare I say, a hidden superpower?
That's a good one. Definitely something to think about. Indeed. Stay curious, stay informed, and most importantly, stay playing.